All right, Carter, so Whatnot has asked me to headline the closing night of their Whatnot card show tonight and sell several hundred cards tonight on Whatnot, which is a great honor, but it's also a big problem because our inventory is tight. We need to get more cards at the Dallas Card Show right now so we can get this done. But how are we going to get this done in time?
Jeff, I got you. I got Jason and Connor lined up for a big deal. I'm just a little concerned if we can see eye to eye on prices, though.
Okay, these are guys you've done a deal with in the past?
I have, and we can get hundreds of cards from them.
Okay, all right. Well, let's hope we can meet on this and get a deal done now.
Yeah, let's go do it.
Okay. So, Connor, how much are you looking for all of this?
Looking about $17.5 total. For
okay.
everything.
And it looks like you got a lot of slabs.
Yes, sir.
Which is, I like to see that, but then also a lot of raw cards, but it looks like kind of a lot of autographs, patches, color cards.
Yes, sir.
Big names?
Big names.
Okay.
Good names.
Okay. Well, that is what we like to see for sure. So I think, Carter, what we should probably do is start to separate these out. Maybe we put the higher value ones off to the side. We'll kind of price those out individually. The lower value ones, we just start to stack and get a sense of the total value here.
Sounds great.
All right, let's go to work. I'll make sure. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's awesome. Game used of Hall of Famers, autographs. Yeah, love to see the game used here of some of these types of names. That's really, really good stuff.
Yeah, it's just names you don't see anymore.
Right.
Names that, I grew up with.
Yeah, really unique stuff here. Like to see that for sure. 550 total cards.
I would say it's right around that.
This is a big lot. That's exciting because that will give us a lot of good inventory for Whatnot, but it's just a matter of whether we can actually agree to price on all of this because it's also a big expenditure. Man, Prince Fielder autograph, blast from the past, Harmon Killebrew. Look at that, Al Jefferson. All kinds of interesting cards in here.
More cool ones. Hunter Pence auto.
Dante Culpepper.
Cole Hamels.
Yeah.
Bowman's best. Ryan Braun rookie auto.
Yeah, that's
Another
awesome.
Fielder 2006.
That's awesome.
It's just cool stuff you just don't see anymore.
Oh, look at that one. Mac Jones lottery ticket. That card would have been worth a lot a year or two ago. Ooh, nice Bijan Robinson.
Cool.
Look at that. Take that one back to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Another one of those quarterbacks, Trey Lance. Yeah, some of these we might have to work on the price on a little bit.
Of course.
Because I don't think the market's going to bear $160 for a Trey Lance rookie ticket, unfortunately, anymore.
No, I don't disagree.
At this point. So you're starting to look up prices on some of these?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I like a lot of what I'm seeing here. I'm a little concerned about the pricing on some of it, though.
Yep.
I think you got a lot of great cards here.
Sure.
And I think these will do really well, but we definitely need to make sure, obviously, that we can get these at a price point that makes sense for us as well. So do you deal full time?
Right now, yeah. So I'm a University of Tampa student.
Okay.
Full time and going into my senior year, and I'm doing this as my internship to graduate.
Oh, that's cool. This is one hell of an internship, huh?
It's fun.
Good for you, man.
It's good.
That's great. Let's tell his teacher out there right now that this kid needs an A. Give Connor an A. Give Connor an A.
I would love an A.
Come on.
A would help the GPA.
Let him pass his internship. Man, I don't think there were any sports card internships when I was in college.
I wish.
Tracy McGrady jersey card. That's pretty cool. What are you finding over there, Carter?
I'm looking up all the cards that are listed above 50 to
Putting
start.
some prices on them.
Yep.
Yeah, there's definitely a few that I'm concerned about in this pile. You've got, like, for example, Rashee Rice. Like, crazy cool card, insane patch. Well, we got a $350 price on it, which, before his little issues recently, that might have made sense for Rashee Rice.
Homie's a speed demon.
At the moment, I'm not so sure about that card, especially $350, right? That's a cool card. Have you seen one of those before?
No, yeah, the helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very cool.
That's
they're
pretty
very
neat.
thick.
Yeah, it's a very, very thick card. That's pretty sweet. Little silver ink auto on the helmet itself, number to, what is that number to, $6.99?
Yeah.
Pretty neat. I like these Thrillers cards. I think that was a nice design. And it's nice for rookies and stars to have a cool insert like that too.
Right.
It's cool to have a chrome card now.
Yeah.
Instead of just the paper.
I agree. And I think this was a cool design on these cards. Love that CJ Stroud Thrillers. So Carter, you told me that kicker cards are hot.
Yeah.
You told me
But
that,
especially certain kickers.
you told me that every time we get a kicker card,
Yeah.
like a kicker autograph or something like that, it does really well.
People love the kickers.
Check out that Justin Tucker.
I love it. And is that purple?
Yeah, look
Little
at that.
color match?
It's beautiful.
There we go. I love it.
Number to 49.
I love it.
Color match with the Ravens.
I love it.
Nice auto. I mean, there you go. How about that white Sparkle Cooper Cup? That's pretty sweet
Great
too.
one too.
Yeah, I love that card. Look at that Vince Carter, Jam
That's cool.
Artists. That is
That's
so cool. I love that card. I also, by the way, like that Kobe Crusade. That's sweet too. Really cool card. So what are you finding so far? How are the prices looking?
We're not far on a lot of them. Some of them are really accurate, and then yeah, some of them there's some comps that were probably missed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say on most of the soccer and stuff, it's kind of been sitting in a box.
Yeah, the soccer, right? Yep.
We don't do it a bunch, so.
Right.
I mean, one of the main things you need to look for, obviously, is players whose markets may have changed dramatically one way or the other, you know, in recent months. So a guy who was a starter no longer is. I think there was some Kenny Pickett in here, for example, right? So guys like that, we got to be a little more diligent on, because the market may be a little different than when you originally priced it. So guys, all of these cards that we're trying to get in this deal right now, I'm gonna be selling all of these tonight on Whatnot. Yes, tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern time tonight. I'm going live on Whatnot. I'm gonna be on Whatnot all night long on the Cards HQ shop account as part of the Whatnot card show. I'm gonna be selling all of these cards, hundreds and hundreds of cards. Scan that QR code or click the link in the show description below. And if you're a first-time Whatnot customer, I'll give you $15 free to use towards buying these cards. Plus, I'll hook you up with a free pack of Bowman if it's your first purchase on Whatnot. I'll see you tonight on Cards HQ Shop on Whatnot. Future of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
This guy.
Look at that, right there.
Crazy. I sold
Don't get going.
for like $6,000
Yeah.
last year, and during this time last year
Yeah.
during the hype.
Yeah.
I didn't know if Baker was going to be the quarterback.
Right, yeah, no. I took a chance on him. I bought a one of his for 2,000 something. I bought the one of one. I got like the National Treasures one of one, Stars and Stripes, NFL Shield one of one of his for 2,000 something. Decided I'd take a shot at it.
That ain't bad though. He's
But-
a Gator at the end of the day.
Well, that's what I said.
Yeah.
I said worst case, it's a cool
Gator.
card for my PC. You know, best case, he gets a shot at some point, which he would have gotten a shot, but actually Baker Mayfield played pretty well. So
I
Baker,
know.
Baker
He,
Mayfield had a good
he-
season.
He shocked me. put it
Yeah.
that way. As a Panthers fan, he went from. He just turned it around, and I'm happy for him.
All right, Carter, beat him up on the price of the Kyle Trask card. All right, beat him up on the price. He's got a $56.
Yeah, okay.
Put an old green sticker on there.
Yeah,
Get that
will
one.
do.
Get that one down.
Will do.
Get that one down. That could end up being the most profitable card in our store's history, because when Trask goes on and wins 3 or 4 Super Bowls, you know, down the line from now, I mean, this guy is one of the greatest quarterbacks in Florida Gator history. He's going to get a shot, and when he gets his shot, it's going to be incredible.
I hope your video editors just like put a bunch of clouds and dreamy, things around you.
The Gators are inarguably the greatest team nickname of any nickname in any sport.
What?
They're inarguably that. They're like the toughest possible animal that there is. Your Georgia Bulldog. Do you know how many bulldogs a Gator could eat on a daily basis?
Bro, what are you talking about?
It's awesome. It's
we put the spear right for the head, just like that. Just like that.
I love it.
Whoa.
I love it.
Oh.
I love it. I love it.
Do you know this guy was a Seminole?
I did.
What, we're doing business with a
Yeah,
Seminole?
I did just for that.
All right, hey, all pricing, knock an extra 20% off right now. Knock an extra 20%
We're gonna up
off.
it 20%.
20% further down. 20% further down.
Gainesville tax.
All right, so everything over there is under $50 in
Great.
price. So this is the pile that we're
Cool.
continuing to price right here.
Yep.
I'll help you out here. I'm going to pull
Yeah.
out.
Or if you want to look through that and see if anything just seems crazy on the low end stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
But
there were a few things here and there, but some of it will kind of even out a little bit in the wash. You want me to
Okay.
pull out anything that seemed real suspicious to me, like just in terms of like
Yeah,
value? Okay.
right, yeah.
All right. All right, so what I'm doing here, I got all of these cards over here are the ones that are under $50, and for the most part, there's a lot of big names. Like there's a lot of CJ Stroud, there's a lot of Trevor Lawrence, there's a lot of, I've seen some Michael Jordan in here. It's a lot of big name players, so I'm not really concerned about the price on a lot of these cards. But what I am doing is I am flipping through and looking for any unusual players, guys who aren't really sought after, that maybe have a big price tag on it. those we're going to double check just to make sure they're ones that we want to pick up. So a pile like this, I'm good on the prices on here. You know, we got a little Anthony Richardson here, A-Chain, Ken Griffey Jr., Stroud, Tatum, Kidd. So you got some pretty big names, Amon Green, and even some of the names that aren't so big in here. A lot of these are lower prices. So even like an Obi Toppin, like it's an Obi Toppin auto for $10. You can't really go wrong with that. Michael Gallup, John Taylor for $15, another John Taylor for $15. And once again here, not a big player here at all, but it's a you know, triple patch auto, $10. So that kind of card I think is perfectly fine to keep in the deal. Had to kick one card out of the deal.
Yeah, it's
what
all
was
good.
the card? Let me see the card.
Jackson Holiday. Sadly, my homie has decided to
Yeah,
not swing the bat.
this is one of those that, you know, I was talking earlier about how like the cards that potentially changed a lot in market value over the last few weeks are the ones that we need to pay the most attention to. And Jackson Holiday is one of those for sure.
Yeah, we priced it on the 30th. Raw was doing like 175, and
Yeah.
now Raw is doing $100.
Yeah,
It's down,
that's.
I mean, we're down what's that? 40%.
So you'd rather just hold it versus selling it at a total
that
discount
one,
right
yeah.
now? Yeah.
Just
I
because
don't
of
blame
who
you.
it is.
I would have
You gotta
if I was you.
Take a little bit of a risk,
Yeah.
especially with we moved all of our higher end ones right around the season starting. So.
He'll be back. He'll be back.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah, the Panthers. What do you think of Bryce? What do you think of Bryce Young? You think Bryce Young's going to actually have a comeback year and kind of get it done, or is this guy a bust?
I don't know, man. The offensive line's the telltale. I mean, the offensive line's the telltale for any quarterback. That's the big thing. So, I mean, you're only as good as your offensive line. That's how I've always said that.
You know what the biggest warning sign about investing in any sports card is? If fans of the team of that player are scared to buy that player's cards. If they're scared about that player, then you know to stay away. So
Yeah.
this is the warning sign to the audience. We got a Carolina Panthers fan over here that is saying he doesn't know about Bryce Young's prospects.
season ticket
He's scared
holder.
about Bryce Young. That, you might want to stay away from Bryce Young cards this offseason. I don't know.
Well, there goes my pregame passes for week 1.
No, I haven't bought much Anthony. I've been buying Anthony Richardson to flip. I will flip my Anthony Richardson. I don't look. I appreciate Anthony
You're gonna turn out
Richardson's
like the
skills
Raiders
and
forward.
talents,
They're
but
turn like out like the Raiders.
Anthony Richardson did a lot of losing for the University of Florida, so I don't know. I don't know.
Comes out,
I
looks like
appreciate
Cam
him,
Newton 2.0.
but he did a lot of losing.
You guys had that Gators team in 07 was ridiculous when you think about it.
Yeah.
They had Cam sitting on the bench.
Yeah, we had Cam Newton as Tebow's backup.
Yes.
Yeah, and had he not thrown a laptop out of a window, he would have played the year after Tebow left, and we likely would have won that national championship instead of Auburn that year. Think about it. That would have changed the entire trajectory of college football. Urban Meyer would have stayed.
Yes.
Alabama would have never become the dynasty. It would have been the Gators that would have been the dynasty. It was all because Cam Newton threw a laptop out of a window. That's the only reason why Bama had like a 15-year dynasty under Saban. Otherwise, it would have been Florida under Urban Meyer for another 15 years and winning back-to-back championships.
Cam could have played that many years, but I support it.
Hey, it would have happened. It would have happened. I'm a little. These are the ones that I pulled out that I'm a little bit unsure. Help me out here, comments. What do you guys think? Are these ones priced appropriately, or are you a little bit weary about the stickers on some of these? These are the ones that I pulled out that I was a little bit not so sure about the price on some of these. So we'll give these a little scrutiny. Yeah. So this guy's Prism Auto is doing like $2. Hunter Tyson. I don't know who it is either. That's why I was a little worried about the $15 price on that one. So yeah, Market Mover shows us it's probably like a $2 card. All of his autos from all the like Origins and everything did $2.40. So like $2.
Who?
Tariq Woolen,
Oh, he's pretty good. Is that numbered?
75.
That's a cool card.
Yeah, except the last sold for $3.25.
Oh.
Sorry about that. That's what I was concerned about. Priced at 20, but it sold for $3.25. He's good, but it's just not the. It just doesn't have the pizzazz, huh? Yeah.
Home molitor.
Oh, that's fresh.
Yeah.
That was yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The one before that did 8. So yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's others that have done more. I see there was one that did like 17 and others did like 10.
I think I priced it on the 7th when it was 25.
Yeah.
19, and then there's been some lows since then.
Yeah. Yeah, so this one lasted 12.
That's good.
Okay. UFC is a tough market, man. Yeah, UFC is a tough market. The prices change all the time. All right, I'm through all my piles. The cards that I thought might have been priced wrong, I've now corrected the price on. How are you doing over here?
I'm finished as well. I'm adding up everything right now.
Okay, I'm going to add up the sticker price on all of these, and then we'll get to a total.
Yep.
And then decide what we can offer below that to get a deal done.
Exactly.
All right, let's go.
A few moments later.
All right, I got all of my things piled up and counted over here. Carter, how you doing over there?
Almost done.
Okay, need to get to a grand total here so we can start negotiating.
What's your total, Jeff?
All these piles here are $4,360. So where are we at on all of these? What's our grand total
It
here?
was 11. The value is like 11,250-ish.
11,250 is essentially the comp price on all of these.
Yeah.
Okay. So where are we going to work it down to?
I think about 95. What do you think?
9,600 cash.
Yep.
Stickers was a little over 11.
Yep.
And you think everything's priced fair? Everything you went through, you think is priced at comp?
I'm pretty confident in it.
I think 96 is good.
Okay, cool.
Do it?
96, Connor.
Awesome.
Appreciate it.
Connor.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you. All right,
Yes, sir.
there we go. We bought over 500 cards for our Whatnot stream. Mission accomplished here, but I want to go get a few high-end ones as well because I know our audience is going to want to see some beautiful slabs, some high-end stuff on our Whatnot stream as well. So I'm going to go hit the show floor now and get some of those. All right, guys, the cards you're about to see are not ones that I can afford to buy for Whatnot tonight. You're going to see why in just a minute. This is Jordan Riker. And Jordan, by the way, longtime Market Movers member. He is a master at our monthly trivia that we do for our Market Movers members. We do a live stream every month, free for all of our Market Movers members to join with prizes. This guy's won our trivia prizes like, I don't know, probably 23 of the last 24 months or something like that. He's always a master. But what's even more masterful are these cases. Oh my gosh. Jordan, how did you get 3 of the 10 Joe Burrow gold kabooms? How did you do that? How did you get the Jamar Chase? Look at that. The gold vinyl Jamar Chases. Look at this. You got the gold vinyl Burrow downtown as well, but it doesn't just end there. You got, look at this next case. This is actually what really caught my eye. Guys, oh my God. He's got 4 of the 10 Luka gold kabooms. That's ridiculous. This is insane. Jordan, how do you get all of this stuff?
Well, I'm a huge Mavs fan and a big Luka, Dirk, and probably gold kaboom collector.
Right.
So whenever I see the Lukas pop up, I grab them.
That's
and
insane.
Then I like Burrow a lot too. So every time I've seen one of those, same thing, I pick it up.
Tell me about this case down here. What this is all, so this is all Dirk? Logo Mans, tell me about this.
Yeah, this is all Dirk. He's probably my biggest PC. I collect Kristaps as well. But we're in Dallas. I felt like it'd be appropriate to showcase this stuff here. And my favorite player of all time, and just some of the goodies in the collection.
Jordan, this is unbelievably impressive. I'm even more impressed with you now. Your trivia skills off the charts, but your collection even more so. Appreciate you showing us.
Appreciate you, Jeff.
So this Whatnot card show has been quite the spectacle. It's been going on the last 4 days. They've had thousands of dealers, over 1 million cards as part of this thing, and it all ends tonight. And tonight, my stream is the big closing stream for the card show. That's why I've been picking up all of these cards to sell. But I'm not done yet. I got a little bit of more money. I'm gonna go get some really nice high-end slabs. And guys, I want you to join me tonight on Whatnot, 6 p.m. Eastern time. I'll be going late into the night selling all of these cards. It's gonna be a ton of fun. Scan that code, click that link, get some free credit if you're a first-time customer and a free pack of Bowman. I'll see you tonight on Cards HQ Shop on Whatnot. There's a couple of cards in this case that caught my eye. Really nice Julio Rodriguez auto, number to 75 from 5 Star. And then look at this crazy Antonio Brown auto. What do you think of this card?
Leaf did a great job. That was the most tame inscription
Yes.
of them all.
Yeah.
But when I pulled it, I was like, that's pretty cool. So that's actually one of his singles that he put out on his new rap album.
Okay.
So that's what the quote is, because I wasn't sure at first.
Right.
Very cool set, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's wild. He's a wild dude. He's a wild dude for sure. All right, so you got both of these stickered at $150. I was just looking, I think they're selling for a little less than that.
Sure.
Would you consider doing both for $225?
I will do $250 on the car.
$250? How about $240? $240? Great. Good deal. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Cool. Awesome. Hey guys, I just came up to the booth of DNP Sports Cards from Sacramento, California, and he had a card that caught my eye. I would love to try to get a little gold Patrick Mahomes. That is the gold sparkle from 2022 Prism. Of course, the 2022 season, they want to win the Super Bowl that year. So that's a Super Bowl winning year of Mahomes. You got it stickered at $16.25.
I think that's the last comp, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I'm going to take a peek here in Market Movers on that.
And I believe that's the first year Sparkle Prism.
You don't see the gold sparkles very often.
Yeah, people kind of tuck them away because everyone likes the golds.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that. So there was a $16.25 sale of that. Yeah.
Yep. Try to price it as fairly as we can, and
Appreciate it.
and work from there. I think before that did like 22.
Oh, did you? I see. There was one that did 1136 earlier in the year, back in January.
Okay. But then he won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was pre that. So yeah, definitely helps it a little bit.
Yep, for sure.
So, what type of room do you think you have on it?
I'm willing to hear an offer. And
Sure.
I'll work with you on it.
Yeah, I appreciate it. 1,300.
Originally in my mind I had 15.
Okay.
15.
15 is going to be a little high. I want to make a little margin on it.
Okay.
But I would be okay at 14.
Meet you in the middle?
Yeah,
Sure.
you want to do that?
Yeah,
14
awesome.
is good.
I appreciate it.
There you go. Wow. All right, guys. I said I wanted to get some crazy cards, and I just got one. This one is going to be awesome for the stream. Wow. This is a premier headline. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
That is going to be a great card. Oh, wow. All right, I'm excited now. Very, very excited. Let's go. These cards from Topps Definitive Collection caught my eye. So I'm looking for cards that have a lot of eye appeal, that people are really going to be excited about. Patches, autos, big name players, and it doesn't have to be just the new rookies today, right? We can look at some of the all-timers as well, and that's what we have here. I've noticed this collection of Mark McGwire cards. This is pretty great. What led you to put together such a cool collection of Mark McGwire cards?
Yeah, so I bought a big collection of all Oakland A's. So it had a lot of McGwire, a lot of Seiko,
Okay.
and a lot of Dennis Eckersley.
Yeah.
So McGuire's we sent off, got a bunch of them graded. See, some of them came back 10-10s.
Yeah.
It was just a unique collection, and we
Awesome.
thought it'd be cool to pick up.
Well, I think I'll probably pick one of these up for my stream. So let me take a
Yeah.
look through these here. The patch auto drew my eye right away. A patch auto numbered to 10. Nice looking patch there as well from Dynasty. That's a really nice one. That one's cool as well from Definitive. A lot of these are nice. Yeah, and you got some that are really high grade here. 10-10 on that, PSA 10, Auto 10. Really, really nice stuff. All right, let me take a look here, see if I can see what some of these have been doing recently.
Yeah, I've noticed the patch really kind of helps drive the price.
Yeah, it does.
It can make a big difference in it.
Yeah, people want to see the colorful patches.
Yeah.
They want to see all the team colors in there. It definitely helps. I like the card a lot. I think price-wise, I probably need to be a little closer to like 200 on it. I'm seeing raws kind of go in that range, and it's an 8 with a 10 auto, which is really nice. But that's kind of what I'm thinking where I would need to be on that.
Yeah, it'd probably be like 215.
How much you say?
215.
215?
Yeah.
Okay.
That work?
Yeah, 215 works for me. Yeah, we can do that. Awesome. Good deal.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, Zach. All right, I've got $145 left of the $2,000 that I got from Carter. You've got a card that I absolutely love. One of my favorite Michael Jordan cards, actually, guys. Check this out. This is the Michael Jordan En Fuego. Can you pull that out of the case, Jimmy?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. In terms of eye appeal, guys, eye appeal matters so much, obviously, when it comes to cards. and that is one of my favorites. I've had this card a couple of times in my collection. I've sold a few of these as well along the way, and I just think it is such a cool Michael Jordan card. Would you consider doing 145 on that, Jimmy?
I mean, just you telling me your story, I'll accept that offer.
Okay, I appreciate you. Thank you very much, Jimmy.
Hey, no problem.
That is for you. You
Hey.
can count that out, $145.
Okay, very much appreciated.
Thank you very much. Look at that. Where are you from, Jimmy?
I'm from Nebraska.
Okay, and you have a shop, or
Yeah,
you just?
I have a card shop in Bellevue, Nebraska.
Okay, what's it called?
Rickley Sports Cards.
Okay, there you
Give that a
go.
little shout out.
All right, there you go. Check out Jimmy's shop. If you're ever in Nebraska, go check out Jimmy's shop. I appreciate the deal to end it. And guys, I appreciate you. I'm gonna go get ready for the Whatnot stream. Meet me tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern time. I'll be on all the way until probably about midnight tonight on Cards HQ shop on Whatnot, guys. Join me there. I'll see you there tonight. Take care.